Wow, no bugs. I'm not seeing any bugs. The pre-wash did an awesome job. That super foam is strong stuff. So I'm going to try a few things, namely Jimbo's Pure Magic Cleaner. It's a super plush twisted loop drying towel. Love it. So the washing is now done, and the bottoms still have a little bit of a line here. So it definitely is sheeting, which is not a complete indicator of failure, but the hydrophobics on here have definitely changed as opposed to the top. Now, because there's such a line of demarcation, I definitely think this goes through car washes, or it's just not maintained very well and it got a lot of junk on the bottom panels. The top panels here are extremely hydrophobic and doing really, really well. The back area is meh. Top area is beading, bottom section from like here down is just sheeting slowly. So I'm going to try a few things with some water spot removers, namely Jimbo's Pure Magic Cleaner, which is an acidic base cleaner, and it's good for water spots. So let's give this a try, and what I'm going to do is spray it on, agitate it with a mitt, and then rinse it and see what happens. All right, go ahead and rinse that. It makes it sheet faster, but that's about it. It did take care of some of the hard water spots that I was seeing on here. So that's definitely a good thing, but yeah, it's different, unfortunately. Here, spray that one. Actually, this back here is doing much, much better than this was. Now, it still will bead. Lightly spray it and you'll see, like from a distance. So when you do that, it will bead up, but it will also sheet pretty quickly once it's kind of flooded. Go ahead and flood it. So yeah, that definitely weakened the bottom here, but it still looks incredible and it's still sheeting very, very quickly. But yeah, I would have liked to seen a little bit better. I'm going to do the whole back area here with the same cleaner.
Quick.
I can definitely feel hard water spots on the glass. Oh, that actually revived it a little bit. It's still sheeting a little bit, but the beading is brought back and the water spots and the paint are gone. There's still some on the glass a little bit, but that's much better. All right, I'm gonna do it to the bottom sections here then. And we're also rinsing with DI water. I'm just gonna hit these emblems again because they're kind of gross, and I might take a brush to them actually. So the top half of the vehicle is doing incredibly well. Bottom half is slowly sheeting. Actually, now it's quickly sheeting. Hit this again. Yeah, quickly sheeting, and then it goes right to beads. So it's definitely still there, and the water spot remover definitely helped revive some of it. I just think it is very, very dirty. And it may actually have, let me just, no, actually it's very smooth. Okay, no, I'm not worried about that. It's not any type of grit that's on the paint. It's very smooth.
Made it dirty.
Yeah, but okay, it's still there. It just definitely took a beating towards the bottom.
It took a sheeting, you mean?
It took a sheeting, took a beating on its bottom. Now the pre-wash took care of all those bugs. That's pretty awesome. Now once we dry it, we might see some bugs because it's kind of hard to see when everything's wet, but we'll deal with that when it comes to it. But I am happy with the beads here on all the top surfaces. It looks great. Now I am finishing off the wheels and tires, but we use DI water, like I mentioned, to rinse the entire vehicle. Now if you're skeptical about DI water, and if you really think it will still dry with water spots, here's proof. So we just rinsed everything down, and this is in, again, full sun, middle of summer. It's like high 80s, and look, no water spots. No water spots. Everything is drying with absolutely no water spots. Even the drip marks, it might leave a little line, but it's not like mineral lines exactly, or it may not. It may actually dry completely and not leave anything at all. We'll see in just a moment. I still have this side to do on the wheels, and we'll see what happens. The exhaust pipes, they were also coated, I believe, with the Dr. Beasley's metal coat. So check this out. Very easy to clean. I'm just going to use a high alkaline cleaner from Ethos, their wheel and tire cleaner, and just a brush just to clean up all of the soot and exhaust, and that's it. It's pretty gentle. I'm not having to use anything too aggressive. And check this out. Ta-da! Yeah, pretty awesome. So the trim looks good also. Really, really nice. But now rinsing it with DI water has changed things, and I have a theory, and I don't know if it's correct or not, but hear me out. I'm thinking because now we're using pure water with absolutely no minerals in it, whatever little water spots or little minerals that might be still stuck onto the paint even after our, water spot removal, there's still going to be minor traces of it, that maybe those trace minerals in our water kind of attach and kind of inhibit hydrophobics. I don't know, it's just a theory, but now that we switched to DI water, it's rinsing better, and it's back to almost full beading now, with little traces of sheeting, but the sheeting is just very quick. It just goes right away. Very fast sheeting. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't know what to make of it, but honestly, I think the coating is still doing really good because the vehicle was extremely dirty and I don't know how it's maintained. And we revived it a little bit with the water spot remover, and now with DI water, it's like back to normal. So I'm very happy with that. And as you can see, we rinsed it. It's drying in the sun with water on it, with beads of water, and no water spots. No water spots at all. I definitely trust DI water systems, and I use it just for the final rinse alone. That's it. Not for the full washing process. I'm happy with that. I'm going to pull it in and we're going to dry it and continue with the interior, but I'll show you the end result when everything is all dried and looking great. Oh, and we are going to top it. So let me show you what I'm going to top it with in just a moment. Let's take a look at the paint close up under scrutiny, under these lights that bring out a lot more than the sun would. The paint still looks pretty good. You know, you see a little bit of hazing like that. That's just gonna happen with black paint and it being a daily driver. These are drying here and just no water spots at all. Very cool. This is what we're going to use to top it. Defy. Now we could have used the other graphene one. I forget what it's called, but I actually just don't have it. So I'm gonna use this instead because I have it and I really like this. So I use this as a topper. It can be used for multiple purposes. It's very, very interesting, and I've used this in the past on many vehicles, and it's just really, really cool stuff. If you're wondering where I got this giant red towel, it was from Next Level. I'll have links down below. It's a super plush twisted loop drying towel. Love it. Wow. No bugs. I'm not seeing any bugs. The pre-wash, oh, what's that? Nope, that's nothing. The pre-wash did an awesome job. That super foam is strong stuff. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's this right here. Kochchemi SFN. Super foam. This stuff is incredibly strong. With I think maybe 20 ounces, I put less than 1 ounce, and it produced that thick of a foam with that much cleaning power. This is what I use for my ceramic coating pre-washes now. So I got this funny comment from a guy on one of the videos that we did, that Forerunner 40th anniversary with the DIY coating, the 8-year. And it's just funny how you get all these different people, weird comments, basically saying he could get 4 vehicles out of 130 ml bottle. Very cool. You do you. I was applying way too much, which, you know, even Ivan said that. But again, like, I don't care. It doesn't really matter to me anyway, because the type of job and service that it was, it's fine. And it's just my method. And I'm, you know, going in straight lines, cross-hatching or whatever. It's just my method. It's the way that I do things so that I can methodically make sure that I'm not missing any spots. But you can go in circular motions with that as well. That's totally cool. And also that we went too slow, that we could have coated the entire car, you know, within 30 seconds or 30 minutes or less, and that we were just going way, way too slow, which I thought was kind of funny because I've had so many people comment and say, oh, you're going too fast. So I don't know if he'll unsubscribe or whatever. He says he likes our videos, watches our videos. The fact is, I really don't care anymore what people say about our methods, because it's our methods. So it doesn't really matter. But it's just, I find it kind of comical that they say, hey, you should watch this and do what they're doing. No, I'm not. I'm going to do what I'm doing. I've been doing this long enough that I have my own method that I've developed. If I see a need for change, maybe I'll change, maybe I'll try it. But if it doesn't make a difference one way or the other, I'm just going to continue to do it the way that I usually do it. I've developed a method, and it works for me. And the funny thing is, I commented back and said that we got that job done in the morning, and then we have the whole afternoon off. How much faster does it need to go? What am I going to do, shave 30 minutes or even an hour off of it? I doubt it very, very much. So, too fast, too slow, it's none of your concern. Like, it's no one's concern at all. So, I just thought that was kind of funny, that people comment and say things like that. Instead of just saying, hey, nice job, that's cool, you know, here's my method of doing it, but it looks like yours works also. in the end, does it really matter?